Hi, welcome to the AllPat Podcast. My name is Jorge, and I will be your host this year. A little bit about myself. I've been a Patriots fan my entire life, and with this project coming up, I decided, what do I know the best? And what I know the best is the Patriots. So I decided to start my podcast, All Pats, everything. It's all about the Patriots, basically. I know last year was really hard for us. We went 3-14. By no means or ideals was it, good for us. We're a 6-time Super Bowl champion organization, and going 3-14 ever looks good for anyone. But the reason I made this podcast was because there's been a lot of change within the New England Patriots, and I wanted to discuss all of those new changes. Starting off with the department of Bill Belichick, I really hate to see Bill Belichick go. He's done so much for this organization for the past 20 years, and just to see him go like that was really hard. Uh, I know that a lot of people really wanted Bill gone because, they say a lot of things like, oh, Bill Belichick can't draft, Bill Belichick can't do this or that, but I don't really see it that way. I think Bill Belichick, while he might not be the greatest drafter, he was always a great team builder when it came to making all of these championship teams. Now, a lot of people would say, well, yeah, of course he's good at making championship teams. It's because he had Tom Brady. But we have to look, past that. In the few years since Tom Brady left, he did get Mac Jones and a couple of other pieces. But as we know, that didn't turn out the best. Mac Jones' rookie season was actually pretty good when you look at it statistically. But then the issues came along in year two when we had Matt Patricia and Joe Judge as our offensive coordinators. And then this following year, it was some of the worst football I'd ever seen, to be honest with you. The O-line had a lot of trouble. The wide receivers weren't really getting open. Anyone except maybe Demario Douglas was the only person that was getting open. So I feel like there's a lot of issues going on with the Patriots right now, and deciding to make a podcast about what's coming up, which is the draft on, I believe, April 25th. So I decided that it would be nice to have this podcast to look over the different things that we're going to do in this draft, whether it's draft the QB, draft the wide receiver at third overall. So in this podcast, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over a lot of the off-season transactions as they go on, and then also go in more depth about a draft analysis and what we should do with those picks. Thank you so much for listening to my first podcast. I'll be back with more off-season negotiations and things that have been going on within the Patriots. Thank you. Bye.